Hello, I'm Angela Wamboy and welcome to Capital Online TV News. Here's a look at the day's top stories. State agents on Tuesday successfully gained entry into businessman Jimmy Wanjigi's Muthaiga home in a culmination of a siege that began on Monday. Wanjigi later, however, successfully moved to the court to bar his arrest and to hold authorities liable for any damage done to his property in the raid. The authorities also obtained the court's permission to search two of Wanjigi's other properties in the city after a cache of weapons was recovered in a Malindi villa he's suspected of owning. The Supreme Court on Tuesday restated that the IEBC chairman cannot correct any errors on the constituency results form 34B. The court reiterated that the role of the chairman is limited to aggregating the results from 291 constituencies, but as stated in their earlier judgment, they made clear that this does not exempt him from verifying the results that come out of all the 40,883 polling stations. Where discrepancies emerge out of verification process, the court has directed that the chairman, in this case Wafula Chebukati, must make them public. He cannot, however, purport to correct them and leave it to the discretion of the Supreme Court. And finally, Attorney General Muthaiga has sought to reassure the Muslim community of the government's commitment to reforming the Wakf Commission. Reforms intended to align the body tasked with overseeing the management and utilization of Muslim properties with the Constitution. Muthaiga, who spoke at the official opening of a national conference on the review of the Wakf Commissions Act of 1951, assured the Muslim stakeholders that his office will work closely with Parliament in drafting of a bill that will fast-track the amendments needed.
I think that the Wakf itself represents one of the great values in the Islamic tradition, and that is the compassion for others and the service to others. And I believe that it is the sort of value that we want to mainstream, so that as Kenyans living in ethnic, religious, and other diversities, that we should cross-pollinate each other with good values. And the values of sharing and caring for others is absolutely critical.
On his part, National Assembly Majority Leader Aden Duale, who spoke at the same forum, said it was high time the law governing the commission was reviewed, as the 1951 Act is an old law that was not tandem with the current Islamic law and not aligned to the Constitution.
And I want to thank Professor Muthaiga. You know, when I came in, he challenged me. There is one of his bills that deals with his office that I have kept it for the last 6 months. So he asked me, now you can see what I'm doing for the Muslims. Why can't you fast track my bill in Parliament? And the Professor, I can assure you now, we will do what is called barter trade. I will deal with your bill as you publish this bill.
The Attorney General appointed a 10-member task force in October 2015 to review the Wakf Commissioners Act of 1951. And that's a wrap-up of the day's top stories. I've been your host, Angela Wamboy. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV.